Tarot isn't magic. It isn't witchcraft. It isn't even woo-woo. Tarot is a cognitive tool. It hacks your brain, reorganizes your thoughts, and exposes the unconscious patterns you didn't even know you were following. So if you're here for crystal balls and cosmic destiny, brace yourself, because the truth about tarot is way more fascinating than the fantasy. Hi, I'm Paul, and this is Tarot Logic, an analytical approach to intuitive reading. Tarot has a PR issue. Most people still picture it in the same tired cliches. A fortune teller in a dark tent, cheap incense, dramatic predictions. Woo-woo became the label. Dismissive, eye-rolling, unscientific. But let's be blunt. The people mocking tarot usually have no clue how it actually works. Because if you strip away the mystique, what's left isn't superstition. It's psychology in motion. Your brain is a pattern-making machine. Every time you see a symbol, you interpret it, even if you don't mean to. Stop sign equals stop. Skull icon equals poison. Heart emoji. Someone better text back. Tarot simply hijacks that instinct with archetypes. You see the tower. You don't just see a picture. You feel collapse, fear, sudden change. That reaction isn't woo, it's cognition. It's your brain assigning meaning faster than you can analyze it. Here's where skeptics get tripped up. They think tarot is supposed to be magic, but the real magic is your brain processing images at lightning speed. The unconscious throws up an association, the conscious mind scrambles to explain it. And suddenly you've uncovered an insight you didn't know was hiding there. That's not woo. That's neuroscience. And the mystical part is just branding. If tarot were really woo, you'd have to chant in Latin just to get a single card to flip. Instead, you shuffle, deal, and your brain does the heavy lifting, no crystals required. Think of tarot as CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, disguised as art. CBT asks, what's the thought? What's the feeling? What's the pattern? Tarot asks exactly the same thing, but with archetypes. What's the devil showing you? What's death forcing you to face? What's the star pulling you toward? The therapy room gives you worksheets. Tarot gives you symbols. Both get the same job done. Believers often overinflate tarot, treating it as prophecy. Skeptics dismiss it, treating it as nonsense. But the truth sits somewhere in the middle. Tarot isn't woo-woo, and it's not fraud. It's a structured system of symbols that forces your brain into reflection. And reflection is the start of every transformation. Here's the secret mechanism: projection. When you see a card, you project your story onto it. That's not weakness, that's insight. Because projection reveals what's already running your life unconsciously. The Fool doesn't predict your journey. The Fool shows you how you feel about beginnings. And that difference between prediction and reflection is where tarot proves itself as a tool, not a toy. Try this practical exercise. Next time you're overwhelmed, pull 3 cards. Instead of asking what will happen, ask, what story am I telling myself right now? Watch how your brain fills in the blanks. The story that appears is the story you're already living, whether you admit it or not. And that's not woo. That's your cognitive wiring exposing itself in real time. It's not fortune-telling, not superstition, not cosmic destiny. It's a tool, a mirror, a way to trick your brain into showing you what it's really up to before you bury it again. The mystery isn't in the cards. It's in the way your mind reacts to them. And that, ironically, is more magical than any psychic prediction could ever be. If this episode shattered your woo-woo illusions, good. Subscribe to Tarot Logic, where we drag spirituality out of fantasy and put it back into the brain where it belongs. Until next time, read with clarity, read with structure, and always read with logic.